And just before we end, is there anything or any messages that you'd like to give to anyone who is struggling with their mental health at the moment?
Yeah, what we would like to say as Support Room is we're always here to support you. Even if it's, I get messages, we're at that point where your messages are not just going to, if you message us on Facebook, I'm reading them, and I'm not a mental health expert, but I'm replying and I'm trying to support you as much as I can. And that's the complete team. We're here to support. Yeah. We've helped patients very recently where they're completely breaking down at like 8 or 9 in the evening. We've actually reached out, we've held their hand through the process. We've connected them with a therapist. And a few weeks later, we've spoken to those same patients and they've just said the feedback's been great. We love what Support Room is doing. You've really helped me over the last few weeks to kind of move through, improve how I feel, and my well-being starting to improve. And I think for us, that's a huge achievement straight away. But we're here to support you. Don't suffer in silence. And, my cousin did that, and I don't want anybody else to do that. Even if it's reaching out to a friend, a family member, or Support Room, there's always somebody to reach out to. And if you don't have anyone to reach out to us.
Yeah, I would second that. I think reaching out and discussing your issues is the most important thing, and that's the only remedy. Otherwise, if you suffer in silence, who's going to know? And just reach out, whether it's to us, whether it's to a friend, whether it's to community peers. There are so many online platforms today that can help support you through a difficult time.
Another thing is, people talk about competition and they say, well, there's this company in the market, there's that. We don't care at Support Room. We look at everybody the same way. We're all trying to drive the same initiative: awareness and support. The more companies that do it, the greater and more support we can provide. Provide people with mental health issues or symptoms, but also outside of the UK. This is not just a UK problem. It's a global, and I call it a pandemic. COVID's a pandemic, but mental health in itself is a pandemic. The numbers are not decreasing. So we all need to provide support and also just to be more open as well to those suffering from mental health issues. Don't just push somebody aside because they're different or you don't align with how they're feeling. Speak to them. Take time to make them feel comfortable.
And just to add that we all have mental health. We all have days where we're not feeling too good. And to use a platform like this, you don't need to feel anxious all the time. You might just have a day where you just need to speak to somebody. And I think that's, an amazing thing. If you can't reach out to friends, or like you both shared your experience, if you don't have anyone that you feel that will understand you, Support Room is here to help. I'd like to thank you both for being so honest and open. And hopefully it's given the viewers a better understanding of how you started the company and your values and your kind of passions behind it. I think it's really important, and the value that Support Room will bring not only to patients but to therapists as well as organisations in UK and beyond. Hopefully, like you said, Ash, it's a pandemic. Mental health is something that us mental health practitioners have been talking to about for years, and the more people that do talk about it and reach out and start talking about taboos and how they're actually feeling, the better it is. So thank you both really much.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you. That's fun.
Appreciate it.